This is my orchid mantis. Her name is Leia. Princess Leia. And she was just doing it, but she's kind of not doing it anymore. But she was just flattening. She flattened herself out, which is what they do when they're really scared. Oh, there it is. Perfect capture. She flattens herself. Look at her. And that black tip on her tail, by the way, is not mantis duty. It's actually kind of funny. It when they're sitting on plants or flowers, that black tip lures in food, and it lures them in because it looks like like the stamen of a flower, or even it looks like another small insect itself. So it will lure in like spiders for them to eat. But yes, this is Leia, and it is so funny. They are so cute. I think they're one of the cutest species. I mean, look at those eyes. It looks like she's sitting like posing for a yearbook photo right now with her little arms. So that is Leia. I'm so glad I caught that response on camera. She's so pretty. And as you can see, she has, I don't want the reflection to, but if she would flatten it back out again, it'd be easier. But these are her petal legs. They look like flower petals. And her wings right there are turning really bright pink right now, and they're getting puffy because she's getting ready for a shed. I actually think this is her ultimate shed coming up. Ultimate is mantis collector term for final shed. And I'm really sorry that this is so fuzzy. It's like I'm recording from a camera from the early 2000s. But this is my beautiful girl, Leia. And she had a brother. I think she had a sister too, but she's the only one left. Her brother has already been lived his life and passed away, unfortunately. The male mantises of the orchid species are very tiny. They actually only get to about the size of, I would say, a little bit bigger than. It's really hard. There's really nothing I can think of off the top of my head to really like compare the size to, but they don't get big. They get very tiny, and they have one of the biggest size differentials between species when it comes to male versus female. And it's actually called sexual dimorphism, when in a species you can tell male from female just by appearance only, and they're one of the few insects that you can actually do that with. So yeah, this is Princess Leia, and we're gonna see if she wants food. Now, they prefer flying food, which is why they hang out in flowers, you know, waiting for bees, waiting for those yummy honeybees that have the pollen sacs on their back legs, waiting for ants to crawl by, or a butterfly, or a moth, or anything that flies and flutters like a fly, stuff like that. But I do not have any at the moment. I'm waiting for them to hatch and incubate. So we have worms, which I do not like feeding them because it doesn't have a lot of nutrition value. But what can I say? When they gotta eat, they gotta eat. And these have got to eat. Let's see. Want a wormy worm? Oh, she is looking at it. Now, she's right before a shed, so she may not want to eat. Pre-shed, they're usually not hungry. They starve themselves so that they can get out of their exoskeleton easier in a shed or a molt. It's called, yes, hello. I'm poking it so it'll move around and get her attention. But it will not move. It is being a pain in the tushy. What do you think? Do you want it? Maybe there's a more active one in here we can try. Oh, it's crawling towards her. Oh, she sees it. Maybe we won't. Oh, see what she did just there? She flicked it away. Here's a bigger one that's more creepy crawly. Ignore my fingernails. I just worked on a cake for 24 hours, so they're a little bit, I have dye on them and stuff from sculpting things to decorate the cake. Oh, she flicked at it, but we do not have a grab. Is she going to do it? Oh, let's see if she flicks it away. Nope, lets it go between her legs. That didn't sound right. That's what she said, right? Well, it looks like she's not very hungry. which doesn't surprise me because she's getting ready for a shed. Oh, she wants to sit on Mama now, though. So we're going to, are you going to just moon everybody? Or are you going to actually look at the camera? Let's see.